call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Yo, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to another edition of the Juggernaut Show. I'm here with my co-host, Kicking It with Leo. What's going on, Leo?
What's going on? What's good, everybody?
Yeah, just over here, we're about to do another tier list video, and today we are ranking the WWE titles. I'm excited to do this. You know, there's a lot of good belt designs over the years,
And there's some bad ones.
exactly. So I'm excited to do this. You know, and if you missed last week's tier list video, you guys can definitely go check it out later on. I'm going to be definitely making a playlist of all my tier list videos. We're going to try to make these like monthly specials, you know, so definitely stay on the lookout for more of these tier list videos. But let's quit wasting time and let's get started with this tier list video for ranking the WWE titles.
Yes, sir. So we have different tiers. We have the goated, which means the best of the best. We have good. I mean, they're good. There's might be something that might be off about it, but they're still enjoyable to look at. You have mid, you have bad, and you have get in the bin. And believe me, if you do not want to go here, believe me. But best believe there are going to be some that are going to go here. So, but you want to get started with the first one.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got the Divas Championship, the Butterfly Championship.
I'm gonna say right off the bat, put that in the bin. I never liked that title belt.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? You're on the same way? Yeah.
It's just like it was cool for them, but I couldn't really buy into the championship because I feel like the championship should be prestigious and important. This is not important or prestigious. This is just pretty much a toy.
Yeah, basically, also the Divas division back then was just a joke. You know, they didn't care about it. They made them have short matches, and yeah, it was just terrible. I never liked that design, belt design.
Up next, we have the ECW Championship. This is not the original or like the one everybody talks about.
From 2009. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one that Mark Henry held in 2009, I believe.
And then Christian also held that, and then Ezekiel Jackson. I'm pretty sure he was the last ECW champion.
He was.
Yeah.
I believe he was. So
I don't think it's getting.
It's not in the bin, but
I think it's bad.
It's bad. I feel like it's lazy. It's like there's really no thought put into it. It seems like it's just generic. There's no thought put into it. It feels like they wasn't really trying to make it stand out or feel important. So it's like if you make a championship like where it doesn't feel important, we're not going to treat it as if it's important from a fan's perspective.
Exactly.
Up next, we have the current World Heavyweight Championship. And honestly, I feel like this is goated.
I wouldn't necessarily put it in goated right now. I would say put it in good.
Okay.
Because I mean, Seth Rollins, you know, yes, he's
the only champion, but
he's really the only champion. But I mean, they still got that lineage with it. So and also the title belt design, you know, isn't bad. You know, I mean, it's better than the undisputed Universal Championship. I gotta say that,
which we'll get to later in the video.
But yeah, I think I'll say it's good. You know, it's a lot better than a lot of it's better than the like Universal Championship. You know, where it just has
easily.
Plain red strap behind it. I would say
this is literally probably one of the best championships that we do have in WWE right now.
Mm-hmm.
Easily, just off the design and the way they put a little bit of thought process into it. I do feel like it gives you like a modern day feel of what the World Heavyweight Championship was. So it's a cool way to pay homage to that championship in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have the 2013 WWE Championship. This is the one that The Rock
with
unveiled.
Logo. Yeah,
Even though this championship wasn't around for that long, it was only around for like at least maybe like a year.
Yep.
A little bit over a year because The Rock unveiled it in 2013. They kept that championship and then they kept this design until 2014 SummerSlam when we had The Rock and not The Rock but Brock and Cena compete for the titles, and then they unified them. So the title really wasn't around as much as long as these other titles have been. So I feel like the design, I feel like it's not bad. It's
I'll
or
say
anything.
it's
I'll say
mid.
it's mid. I feel like it's in
Yeah.
the middle. It's not bad. I feel like they were going. I can see what they're going for, but it's just like what really threw it off for me is like the little dots they had under the W, like the little swoosh or whatever. That the whole little dot design kind of threw everything off for me.
Hmm.
Maybe that's just me, but I just feel like it just didn't hit.
Yeah.
What do you put in mid two?
Yeah. I put it in mid too. Yep. Hmm.
Up next, we got the Spinner WWE Championship. Yikes! A lot of people have some mixed emotions and mixed feelings about this
Okay,
one.
so I would say, it looked good on certain people. Like, I mean, it looked good when Cena held it. It looked, but there's only certain people that
It was
look good
certain. It
wearing
was
it.
like it's kind of how we feel about some of these championships. That we'll probably get to later in the video. It's like it looked some of the title will look good on some wrestlers, and in some people, it would look out of
Like, I
place.
tell you who it didn't look good on. It didn't look good on Triple H that much.
It ain't good look good on Alberto either.
It looked good on. I liked it when Randy held it. It was actually pretty cool when he held it.
Miss, it was cool. I would
Miz
say
when he
Edge
turned it
was
upside down.
cool.
Hmm.
Edge was cool. CM Punk when he held it, I feel like that was cool too.
I think
But
I
it's
would
like,
put it in the good. I wouldn't put it in the goaded, but I would say
but here's the
I'll say
thing:
good.
another thing you got to think about, even though this is good, but here's the thing: you cannot imagine this type of being around like early on and seeing somebody like the Undertaker holding this championship.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Or like
You
Hulk
will
Hogan
never
back in,
see.
or like Hogan
You
back
will
in the
never
day.
see that. You will never see Undertaker holding this championship unless you're in 2K. That's the only way you're going to see this championship around someone like Undertaker.
Hmm.
But the
Oh, we got
next
the
one
rated R
is
championship.
the Rated R Championship. I feel like
I'll
this
put
one's
that.
right.
I would say, I like what he did with that. I kind of want to
He
put it
added
up.
his own. You want to put it in goaded?
Uh, I think it was very unique what Edge did with it. The rated R
He
with the
added his
card.
own spin to it.
Yeah.
I would
I
feel
think
like
I
it's
think good's okay.
above. I
Yeah.
would keep it in good, but I would put it above the or like the scrap this spinner one. I will
Okay.
say that. I will
Hmm.
say that just because they added their own little personal feel to it and made it stand out.
Yeah.
This one that we have next is the
United
Spinner
States
US
Spinner.
Championship. I'm gonna put that at bad.
Really think it's bad? I wouldn't. I
I
enjoyed the Spinner U.S. title. I
it
thought it
I
was
mean it's cool, but it's just like again, I can't see my like a lot of wrestlers like holding this championship.
uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
this championship, you would not see like other people hold. I feel like this title was only really made for Cena. It really
Yeah.
wasn't made for anybody else. Because think about it, as soon as he dropped the title, it went to a different design. But as soon as he would win it, it'll be in this design. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's. I'll put it at mid. I'll put it
Okay.
at mid. It you. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's just god awful, but it's just not good either.
Yeah, I agree.
The next one we got to talk about is this championship, the
I'll
U.S.
put it in
Championship.
good.
I put it in goaded.
Goaded?
Yeah, that title is beautiful. Like
It is a
I'm
beautiful
not.
title.
It's a beautiful championship. Now I know people will look at it. It was like, well, if you get the championship, or for people who actually bought the championship, it's smaller than your other ones, but it still looks beautiful. I feel like even though it's still classic because it has a lot of class to it. Think about all the people that's held this U.S. championship from Cena, from Ambrose to Kofi to Ziggler. So many people have held this
Rey
championship.
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. A lot of people have held this version of the U.S. Championship, which adds a
Chris
lot more lineage.
Jericho.
Chris Jericho even held this championship. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have held this championship, so you have to think it adds lineage to the championship. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
the
And
next one we have
it's a beautiful design as well.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The next championship we got to talk about is the WCW US Championship, and I'm gonna put that at good.
Yeah, I mean, I
feel
don't
like
know. I don't know too much about the title, but
I
it
know
does look like a good
I
design.
do know like I believe Stone Cold held this championship for a while. I
Did
believe
Dusty?
Booker T held the championship. Um Goldberg, all of them held this championship. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you think of the WCW, I think this is like a lot of people might get upset when I say this, but when I think of WCW, I automatically think of the WCW US Championship over the WCW World Title. I just feel like this one is more beautiful and it looks better. I feel like the WCW was just a ripoff of the World Heavyweight Title. I think the only thing that's different is just the strap. The strap was just bigger. That's what she said. But we're
Pause. Completely
that's what she
pause.
said. That's what she said. But the design I feel like was cool. And also it looks like the Intercontinental in a way. The way
Yeah.
they like the plates look.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta put this at good. I mean, it. I would a couple years if it was up to me, I would put it at goaded. But that might just be over. That might just be pushing the boundaries. But I will say it's at least good. It's a good title.
Oh, the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Undisputed.
I'm gonna put that in goaded. I love that
Man,
championship.
that title. We don't even need to say anything. Think of the people who've held the championship.
Eddie
Rock,
Guerrero, the
Eddie
Brock
Guerrero,
Lesnar,
Brock Lesnar,
Rock.
Cena, JBL.
I mean, this title speaks for itself. Oh, we got the Winged Eagle.
That title's goaded.
That title's good.
And it looks like and the thing I feel like as soon as Cody wins, as soon as Cody finishes his story, he's gonna probably bring this title back because he's been talking about it for years. If he was to win the WWE Championship, he's gonna bring this design back. And I think he said he was gonna change it up a bit. It'll be like a modern
more modern, yeah.
But he also said it could probably be a white strap. I wouldn't be upset if it's a white strap though, but I think they'll probably have it be a black strap just cause.
Yeah, because like just to the very
I'm gonna put that at the top. I'm gonna put that at the top of goated.
Yeah, I agree. And then
I'll put the US.
Yeah.
The next one we got the Smoking
Skull Championship.
That's good.
I'm gonna say it's good. Yeah. I
The
mean,
next
Stone Cold,
one,
I mean, it speaks for itself.
I mean, it was only meant for him. Even though it was just a gimmick title just for him, it still looked great. The next one, the Brahma Bull Championship.
I'll say put it in the same position. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, basically,
I like the title. I like the title. And then the backing, it was blue. I don't never seen a championship that had that blue backing, blue suede backing. Easily one of my favorite custom titles for like a wrestler of all time. Easily.
Oh, here we go. IC title. That's goated. That's goated.
That's going right there. That's one of my favorite championships, and I have that championship in my collection. Like that is literally one of my favorite championships of all time. The Intercontinental Championship is one of the most prestigious championships of all time. It's literally the championship a lot of people think of as the workhorse championship because a lot of people put their blood, sweat, and tears into this championship. When you think of the White Strap Championship, you got to think of Cody. You got to think of Ziggler. You got to think of Ambrose. You got to think of Rollins. You got to think of so many people who've held this White Strap Intercontinental title that made this championship what it is. And I think it's definitely one of my favorite designs because it's classic. It looks classic, but it looks basic but classic and still works.
Yeah, I agree with Big Dog Dave. You know, he says,
yeah,
Intercontinental Championship is goated. It looks so shiny, even if
it's like that white
strap. Yeah, I love it. I love the white strap.
The next
they look different. Yep.
And I feel like when they brought in the new Intercontinental Championship, we'll talk about it later. I feel like they should have added a white strap to that title. I feel like it would have made it look even better. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I hate them. Well, we'll get to it. We'll talk about it when I get there. The next one is the globe, the oval Intercontinental. I like that one too.
I would say I wouldn't necessarily put it in goated. I would say put it in good as well.
You want to put it in good?
I'd rather put it in good. A little bit.
I'll put it right there. Because I love that one. Because think of so many people who've held that championship, like Wade Beard, Drew McIntyre, Ziggler,
Jericho again.
Jericho. You have Orton. You have so many people who've held this version of the championship. The reason why I was gonna put it in goated is just because I when I became a wrestling fan like a long time ago, like this was one of my favorite championships. Mm-hmm. This one was like one of my favorite versions of the championship. Like they had so many titles, but this one always just like
I wouldn't mind putting it in goated. I mean, it's a nice design. You know, it's different. You know, from all the other ones. You know, with the oval shape. I like that. Yeah, let's put it in goated.
We got the black strap Intercontinental. All the Intercontinentals seem like they're just.
Wait, is that WWE or WCW?
I think this is WWE.
Is it WWE one? Okay.
Yeah, this is the black strap one. But yeah. The next one, I don't know what this one is. I think this is the one that
the
Iron
old
Sheik
WWF Championship, yeah.
I I'm sorry. It's just the green. The green.
You know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad design. You know,
You put it in mid.
for back then, I would say it's mid. You know, it just
I
doesn't really fit me and stuff. You know,
It just doesn't. It's not my cup of tea. I feel like they added a little bit of detailing. You might not be able to see it, but there's some detailing in there. It's just the green that doesn't suit me. I feel like if they would have put it on like a black strap, I'd probably be okay with it.
and also, you know, it was back in, it was a different generation then. You know, it was back
Yeah,
in the, you know, early, you know, it was in the like late 80s. You know, getting ready to go to the 90s and stuff. You know, so I think, you know, it was okay for that type of era. But if they had this title today, I don't think that would work. That
no.
the championship would not work.
Imagine that title being on like Roman. Like, come on now.
Yeah, this looks really awkward, to be honest.
We got to talk about another green championship, the
Oh
24/7
god, get
championship.
in the bin.
Hey,
There's
hey,
nothing
hey!
else that needs to
I
be said.
love I love what it does for what it did. I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to go for like a modern day, like
Hardcore
hardcore
championship.
championship. I'm okay with them doing that concept where it's just not just men being able to win the championship, but women too. I like that. It's just a design. Like they literally added a little like a design for the middle, but like the side plates have literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like it was unfinished. and
Yeah, I agree.
and I like it was funny. It's funny, like it's not. I'm not saying like it's like here. I'll put it like this: the championship is bad, but what I will say, it was funny because it's like they went for something different, and I'm not, and it's cool to see. Wrestling doesn't always have to be so serious. You can have your funny moments throughout wrestling that people can laugh at, and I think that's what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you want to take the championship serious, I don't think people are going to take it serious.
Yeah, I agree.
The next one,
The hardcore.
hardcore.
I'm gonna say put it in good. I mean, I like the design.
Where would you put it? Like, would you put it right in front of the spinner or right after it?
I would put it after the IC title.
There is no IC title.
No, I mean sorry, that US title. Sorry, put it behind that US title.
This one?
Yeah, that's where I would place it at. I like the design. You know, it kind of has that same feel as a 24/7 championship, but with a little more prestige to it. Because I like back in the Attitude Era, back when you had so many people, like especially that one match that really comes to mind that at WrestleMania 17. We had a Big Show, and then who else was in that? Was it like Raven and like Kane in that match? Yeah, that was like crazy stuff. I loved what they did with the Hardcore Championship. And I feel
Yeah,
like that's
because
what
think
they tried
about
to
it.
do with the 24/7 Championship. It's just that it wasn't WWE's not as edgy as it used to be, so they couldn't
It
do
wasn't as
all that
edgy. It was
crazy.
more PG, so people really wasn't going to take
And
it
all the
serious.
crazy hardcore matches that they did, getting thrown into like was it the Mississippi River at one point? I'm pretty
I
sure.
believe so. And think about like when you think of the championship, you think automatically think of RVD.
Hardcore Holly,
You think of RVD, Hardcore Holly. I even think of Mick Foley. Even
Mick Foley, yeah. Mm-hmm.
the
I
next
agree.
one we got to talk about is the SmackDown Women's Championship. Um,
I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna say it's mid. I'll put mid.
it's
Yeah.
mid. Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's basically. I mean, it looks like looks like the WWE Championship. It's with a white strap and like with blue background. I mean, it's just kind of
it's
lazy.
cool. I mean, it's cool. I mean, UFC does that, so I mean, it's okay, I guess. But it just, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, the Raw Tag Team title.
I'll say
Now
bad.
bro, I don't like these quarter championships. Why do these championships look like some M&Ms? I
Also,
don't like it.
I'm pretty sure. I hope they eventually get an upgrade. Maybe a new design eventually, because we got all these other championships that got redesigned. So I'm pretty sure the tag team titles they need redesigned. They
Yeah.
do.
And next one we got to talk about is the old SmackDown tag titles. I believe they.
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
are the WWE. Those are the WWE tag team titles. Yeah, that's what
but
they
they
are.
were on SmackDown because I think even then they had the little brand split thing going on at that time. These
Yeah,
was not bad.
yeah, they were good. I agree.
I like
That's a
them.
pretty good tag team.
The World Tag titles,
I'll
I'll put them
say.
in. I feel like they're probably one of the best designs or best looking
Yeah,
tag
I
titles that
agree.
we've
Yeah,
done.
I'll say put it in goaded.
The $1 Million Championship. I feel
I'm gonna
like it
say
was
I like the design of it. I think it was
it was
cool, but
cool.
it was like for the $1 million man, basically.
And then they bring it back in NXT, and I believe LA Knight held it. He was
Yeah,
the
I mean,
last. He was the last champ, I believe.
I thought it was Cameron Grimes.
It was LNA then Cameron Grimes. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
had that ladder match, and then Cameron Grimes got his rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Cruiserweight Championship, WWE
this one
Cruiserweight
it was
Championship.
good. It was
I
good.
say it's good too. It's not like any crazy design, so I thought
No,
it was good.
nothing crazy. The NXT. Well, the
It's when
current or like this is the
that's the one like Adam Cole held that and
yeah,
people
this
like
is
that.
the one that Adam Cole held.
I would say
So
it. I
I'll put
say
that.
this
A lot.
is this prime black. Yeah, this is prime
This is
black and
prime
gold.
black
I
and
say it's
gold.
goaded. Yeah, that's
This
goaded right
one,
there.
this is the big X. This
I
one
put
I
that
didn't.
goaded too. I would say
Yeah,
I like
I
that one
liked
as
it
well.
both. I liked it for whatever reason. People had mixed emotions, but I liked it this one a lot. I liked it equally to this one. This one looks like it's like I feel like that's where they really started the. I feel like Triple H knew what he was doing. He was going for a modern day feel of the World Heavyweight Championship, but putting a spin on it, but for NXT. And I feel like it fit. Think of so many people who've held this version of these titles. They're so legendary. With this version, you have Adam Cole, Tommaso, Aleister Black, Adam Cole. You think of people like that who've carried this championship. Finn Balor, even Samoa
Hmm.
Joe, Karrion Kross. Who else? Keith Lee. You think of people like that who held this
Actually, I
championship.
don't think Samoa Joe had that one. I think he had the
He
pre.
did. He beat Karrion Kross at an NXT Takeover in
Oh
2020
yeah. Okay.
or something like that. And then with this one, you think of Finn Balor, Sami Zayn,
Seth
Kevin
Rollins.
Owens, Shinsuke, Seth Rollins. You think of people who've carried this championship, Bobby Roode. Even with this championship, I forgot another name. We even said Bobby Roode carried both of these versions of this championship. He even carried, and even Drew McIntyre carried these versions. Like, there's so much that you can like about it.
And this is like I said, both these are prime black and gold. It's
Yeah.
different.
Now this one
The
is the
current
current
women's,
NXT 2.0. I guess it's the NXT Championship. I
I
feel
would
like it's
say it's
mid.
mid. Yeah,
It's
mid.
not bad. I like the white strap for the NXT Women's Championship. I do like the color. I do feel like it fit. But at the same time, I just can't take it serious just because the coloring. I feel like they need to change the designs well, not the championship, but like take out the colors or something because it's not really 2.0 anymore. It's
Hmm.
white and gold now. So I feel like you could keep the white strap, but maybe keep the NXT logo, but make it gold.
Hmm.
This brings me to the next one. This is the black and gold NXT Women's Championship. I feel like that one's goaded too.
I like that one. Hmm.
I feel like what they need to do is make the current NXT Women's Championship like this one, but you can keep it as a white strap.
I agree.
We have the current NXT tag titles. I feel like
I
those is
say.
I feel like those are like one of the best tag titles that they have in WWE right now.
Hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like those designs.
We got the old NXT tag titles. I feel like those are good.
What's to say? I said. Big Dog Dave says I saw white strap titles look great
Great on
on the
women's
women's
wrestling. Yeah,
wrestlers.
the
I
white
agree.
strap looks good on them. The old
Hmm.
NXT tag titles, I would put them good. I feel like they were just lacking something. I feel like.
I like how they had half black, half gold. For black and gold.
What
I
would you
like
put
that.
this? Would you keep it in good or would you put it up here?
I would keep it in good. I think that's a good place to put it at.
Okay. So the next one we got to talk about is
The
the current
I see.
Intercontinental title. Um,
I
I'll
say
put
good
that
as
at
well.
good. I'll put that
Yeah.
at good. You know what? I'll put that right there.
Okay.
I didn't like it at first, but it's slowly growing on me. I still feel like they should have added a white strap to this title. I still want them to do that.
Hmm.
But if they add a women's Intercontinental title, I feel like they can make it a white strap, I guess. The old WWE tag team titles. These I wasn't a fan
I
of.
would say bad. I wouldn't say get in the bin, but I would say bad.
Bro, those were bad. Like those were like penny championships.
Yeah, penny.
They're like
Yeah, that's what they
pennies.
call the penny championships.
Or the
Yep.
copper.
Hmm.
And this is another one. This is the current NXT championship.
I wouldn't put it
Um,
in goaded. I would say.
it's mid.
I would say it's mid. Like it's in the same position as the 2.0
I feel
women's
it's
NXT championship.
exactly. They need to take off the colors. They need to go back to like this one right here. They need to go
Yeah.
back to this. We got the NXT Cruiserweight title. I feel like that was good. I liked it.
I mean, it's good. I mean, yeah,
But
that's good.
remember at first they had it purple, but when they did it to NXT, they changed it and it made like a black strap, but I think it was like black and silver. I liked it
It
that.
was still I mean, it was still purple.
Yeah, but
I
they
mean,
changed it. They changed it
it
after
was
a
like a
while.
more of like a blackish purplish. Kind of had a mix of black in it. Yeah,
Yeah, but they changed it. It grew on me.
yeah.
The NXT North American, I think it's goaded.
I like that title belt. It
Or
looks
would
good.
you move it up? I would put this right here.
It's a pretty sleek design. I think that's one of the best titles.
Ooh, we gotta talk
The
about this one.
NXT UK tag team titles.
Those were goaded. Them were so goaded. Like,
I like the design on that. Just
yeah, those
purely
are
the
like one of
design.
the. At one
That's
point in
nice.
time, I would consider them the best tag team titles in all of WWE. Even before, I would say in wrestling before we got AEW,
Mm-hmm.
easily. The NXT Women's Championship, that's going in the
NXT
goaded.
Women's Championship. Yeah.
You know what? While we're at the talk, we're talking about NXT UK. We'll put the NXT Men's UK title for the men.
Yeah.
I feel like when they brought in, I'll save it. I'll save it for when we get to the undisputed. I'll save it when we get there. The SmackDown tag titles. Okay. Before you say anything, this might be a controversial. This one is the Raw tag titles is bad, but these I feel like are mid. Reason being, I feel like the silver, right? The silver complements this dark blue way better than the silver complements this bright red. With this blue though, the silver complements it. It makes it look better. I feel like if I was to pick now when it comes to both titles, right? Do I like them? No. But if I was to pick one that I like better, it would be the SmackDown tag titles. I like those better.
Yeah.
They're
I
not
agree.
going to good. They're not bad. I feel like they're in the middle. The
Yeah.
red, the silver just doesn't complement this bright red. It does with this dark blue.
I agree with
We
that.
got to talk
That's
about
fine.
this one. The NXT women's tag titles. Oh, these were good.
I say they're good, yeah, but it's just like they never really built them up very much. But I say off of the design, I like white straps for women and stuff, so I think that's fine to put it in good. Mm-hmm.
The next one we got this Blue Universal, this Blueberry Championship. That title's bad.
I would say put it in mid. It's not bad, but then again, I'll say mid.
Ooh, we got to talk about the WWE Women's Championship. I gotta say that's goated. Even though it was simple, but it has a lot of history to it, and it made it look it was very prestigious. Because think of all the people who held this title, from Mickey James, Trish Stratus, Lita.
Yeah,
I
mean, even though the matches, back in the Attitude Era, they weren't the greatest. Because Vince never liked to give women long matches and stuff. But I tell you, like Lita and Trish and Mickey James, those girls really help build that championship up. So yeah, I say that title is goated.
The next one we got to talk about is the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And right before we got on stream here, me and Jug were talking about it. The new Women's Tag Team champions in Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. But when it comes to the titles, I'm not going to put them again in the bin. These look way better. I'm going to put them at goated.
I wouldn't necessarily put them in goated. I would say
I'll put them in good.
Like the reason why, I like the design. I'll say good, and also another factor that plays into it is they never really take these women tag team titles seriously. I mean, at the beginning they did, but then all the whole controversial stuff happened with Sasha and Naomi, and then also the titles get tossed around like a hot potato. I want them to actually make these titles actually mean something. And
it's like, I feel like the titles are cursed too, because every time somebody holds this title, something happens.
I feel like someone gets turned on, a party turns on them, or
somebody gets injured.
Yeah, those titles those are cursed titles.
The European Championship, I love it.
I love the European Championship. Yeah, I think
it's goated. The
World Tag Team Championships.
Going in goated. The World Heavyweight Champion, Big Goldie.
Big Goldie goated. Yeah.
That's going to the top.
I would say, actually, I would put the Winged Eagle. I like the design of the Winged Eagle a little bit more. I would say put that right there. Yeah, that's good.
So
that's a good place.
Would you want to put the Intercontinental, the white strap in front of undisputed?
Nah, I still like that undisputed title better. I
Okay,
still like that. Yeah.
we got to talk about this one.
The red
The
strap for the
red,
Universal Championship. I would say put that. Where did we put the Universal?
the blue
Yeah,
one was
I
in
like the blue
mid.
one.
The
It kind
red
of
one,
is the same way for the tag with the blue tag team titles. I like the way the blue complements the title. The
but
background
think
of it.
about it. We even though we haven't had the Universal Championship as long as the titles, but the red one was so cursed. Because think about it, Finn Balor wins it, gets injured, relinquished it. What happened when we got Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens win it, got squashed by Goldberg. We end up getting two part timers competing for the title. Then we got a part timer holding the championship. Then we had Roman finally win it, and then have to battle leukemia, dropping the championship. Then what happened again when we got the Brock Lesnar wins again? Then what happened again? Seth Rollins, and then the whole Fiend thing happened. So I got to put that in the bin.
Yeah.
The
Then we got the
U.S.
current U.S. Championship. I'll say put that in good. I wouldn't say goaded. I would say good.
I'll put that at the top. I'll put it in the top
It
three.
took a while to grow on me. I like the design now, but
But I like
they still need to get it actually get the lineage more up with it again.
yeah,
Have some better title defenses and stuff.
or title a better person hold the title
Like in
because
LA,
Austin Theory.
LA Knight.
Because
They need to put the title on LA Knight.
yeah, because Austin Theory is just not doing it.
Mm-mm.
He's just holding the championship, and I feel like when you compare this one, the current one we have now compared to the old one, people like this one way better. Even though they put more, thought into this championship, but people will look at this one way more because it has so much history to it because of the many people who've held the championship and all the great matches we've gotten for this title.
Mm-hmm.
The next one we got to talk about is the Raw Women's Championship. This one I'm putting in bad. It feels like the blue ones are good because I feel like some of the titles they can complement like the
they're
blue
mid.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But this one just doesn't do it. The WWE Championship, like this one, this one, I'm gonna put that at a good.
Yeah.
Even though it was simple, even though it was simple, but I feel like it still worked.
Yeah.
And we got to
The
cap off.
undisputed Universal Championship.
Bro, I'm sorry.
It's been growing on me a little bit.
I can't.
I'm gonna say
I cannot take
put it
this
in
title
bad.
seriously.
I won't say put it in the bin. I'll say put it in bad.
This title is so lazy. No thought process. This championship looks like a McDonald's championship. It looks like a title.
It looks like a P belt. That's what it is. The P belt.
Nah, for real. It's like no thought put into this championship whatsoever. It's like when you think of this right here, right? You think of this. You think of the World Heavyweight Championship. You think of good, cool. I like it. It's good. You think of this like no.
We got
You put this.
It says to me the new World Heavyweight Championship feels more special than the undisputed Universal Championship because Raw needs a full-time champion, and to me, goated.
I'll put it at the bottom of goated. I'll put him at goated.
You actually, and Seth Rollins, with what he's been doing, elevating this title.
In the feuds we've gotten so far, like some of the matches haven't been bad. Like,
and he's been going down NXT. Okay.
With Braun Breaker, it's gonna go. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put it like right.
I'll say put that at the bottom of goated. I'll say put that.
I'll put it right here.
And right in the middle, yeah, because we still have
smack in the middle.
Time.
It's better than some of the other classic championships. It's right in the middle. I'll put it actually right here. I'll put it right there.
Yeah. And also the design looks good. I just still am not the biggest fan with the new, with the W Championship, or like the W logo, like right in the center there. Like I feel like they could have made that a little bit smaller. I understand, branding is a main reason, with WWE and stuff,
Sure.
They want to do a lot of branding and all that.
I mean, yeah, but think about it. I mean, it's not a big deal because it's not like it's like this one where the W takes over the entire championship.
Yeah.
Like this one just doesn't. I feel like I don't take this championship seriously. Me personally, this is why I consider this championship is way better than this one.
Yeah,
easily. Mm-hmm. Even this blue one. When Roman held these two championships, I was okay with it just because it's like, okay, it's cool. And when they unified them, I'm like, this is what I wanted to say. When they unified them, I feel like they should went like a with this thought, like the NXT UK championship, but put like the W and then made like added different like backing. You could have kept like some of the same designs, and then like where it says UK, you could put like undisputed champion.
Yeah. But
Like
then again,
people would have
like,
looked at it.
yeah, I agree. And then like they could have still put like the big W on it. Because like I said, branding is the main part of like WWE. Like if people go on talk shows, or certain things, podcasts or whatever, people who don't normally watch WWE, they're like, oh, what is that title right there? Oh, like, or like, what company is this? They see that big W, like, okay, they know that's WWE.
But
They know
I
it
mean,
when they look at it.
The W doesn't have to take over the entire title for people to know.
No.
Like you could have kept, like with the NXT UK title, right?
Hmm.
Remember how they before they changed it to like where it says NXT, it just said a W. You could have done like a little W like that for like the undisputed. Keep the same like designs or whatever, and then you could put like where replace where it says UK, like United Kingdom champion, and you could put undisputed champion,
Yeah.
and boom, you got it there.
So there we go. That is the championships that we ranked. Let us know what you guys think. Like, is there anyone that should be, in a different position? Is there any one that we should move around? I'm happy with it. What about you, Leo?
I like when we put a lot of these championships. I think not, a lot of these championships aren't bad or anything like that. I feel like they do try to put some type of thought, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of these cases they don't put as much thought as you need to make a championship stand out and feel important. I think that's what really is like their biggest problem is they're making championships but not making them feel important or treat them important. It's like it's one of these situations where
Because
a
like,
title can look good,
uh
a
huh.
title can look good, but if you don't treat it important or like make it feel important, it's gonna knock off some of the prestige off the bat. Like
Because like,
a title can be here, right? But automatically go down here just because of the defenses and the way they treat it.
yeah, because here's the factors I put into like ranking these title belts. So I say, the design is one part of it, and also the lineage is another part of it, as well as like how kind of like how they treated the title. Like if by the people who held the title as well. So that's kind of what I put into like ranking these titles. But I think it's a pretty good list here. You know, and people down in the chat, let us know what your thoughts are. Like I said, if there's anything that needs to be changed, or go down in the comments. Tell us what you guys think. Of this list here. But I think it looks pretty good. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Leo, let everybody know where they can find you at on YouTube and Twitter and all that.
Yeah, my channel is Kicking Over Leo. I do wrestling content, horror content, gamer content pretty much every day of the week. We're on the road to 700. We just reached 600 yesterday. So I appreciate everybody who's been showing their love and support, and I appreciate everybody who's been part of my channel and been showing love. Uh, if you guys are new, please hit that subscription. We're on the road to that 700 subscription. I'm gonna do some more videos later this week. I just dropped the video talking about what could potentially be next for who could. I feel like what could probably be next for Rhea Ripley and her title reign going into SummerSlam. Who I feel like is probably gonna be her opponent. Giving my little thoughts and opinions on that. I have another reaction coming later this week. Dealing with some of the best Intercontinental Championship matches. So I will be reacting to like some the best Intercontinental Championship matches, and also follow that up with the worst Intercontinental Championship matches as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, and definitely go check out Kicking It with Leo on YouTube. He does some great content on his channel. Also, while you're here on my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button as well to help out the videos in the algorithm. Also, turn on the notification bell. Also, go down in the comments, in the chat, let me know what you guys want to see on my channel and some videos that are coming up on my channel. So I'm going to be doing some reactions. I might be reacting to the most sus moments in WWE. So this definitely will be a funny video to watch. So you definitely stay on the lookout for that.
We'll be there when we do that video. So you
Yeah.
guys are gonna probably see us laughing a lot and making jokes, but just
Yeah,
having fun.
we're definitely gonna be reacting to that. So stay tuned for that video. Also, And, I got a prediction video coming up this week for Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, which that show will be happening on Friday, which I will be doing a live stream with the Flood Zone podcast, and Kicking It with Leo will also be there this Friday.
Yes, sir.
So we'll be streaming Ring of Honor and Friday Night SmackDown. So that is definitely going to be fun. That's going to be a fun time. As well as, I got reviews. I got some more retro reviews to do. Also, I have another live stream we're going to be doing for the best of SummerSlam, which we'll be doing that on, I believe, on Sunday. Yeah, we'll be doing that this Sunday because the next Sunday we have is Great American Bash.
Yeah, so we want to put that this coming Sunday, and then we'll probably live stream Great American Bash, the next one, and then at Monday I will be at Raw. So if you guys, you guys will get a vlog from me and stuff like that. And apparently I didn't tell Jugs this, but if he didn't watch the stream last night, since I did reach 600 subscribers. I did, put like like a wager or whatever the case is. If I get 600 subscribers and y'all went crazy on the like, I said if y'all got 10 likes on my last video talking about the Hurt Business, being informed with the Street Profits. I said if y'all got that video to 10 likes, I will literally make a shirt and I will literally wear it to Raw, and the shirt literally says, "I'm a wrestling fan. Will you date me?" The fans picked that, and I'm a man of the word, I'm a man of the people, so I will be wearing that shirt when I go to Monday Night Raw, and you guys will get my reactions, and you'll get to see others' reactions to seeing my shirt. So you're welcome.
Well, there you go. Well, as it goes for Kicking It with Leo and Juggernaut 097, we're saying peace out, and we will see you guys later. Peace out.